Hello, everyone. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Joey. For those who do, my name is still Joey. Uh, Today, we are going to be reading the third chapter of the letter of James. Yesterday, we read through chapter 2, and the day before, it was chapter 1. We're going to read through the rest of this. It looks like there's about 5 chapters in the letter of James, and I kind of tried to choose a shorter book because I wanted to possibly leave it up to people who would be interested in other readings if there were any other interest in something else. Um, so I will be posting this video out, and then I will be posting on my Instagram and Snapchat with questions of if anyone's of questions of someone of a question if anyone is interested in something else to be read. That took way too long to say in just that really should have just taken like 5 seconds to say. Uh, Looks like chapter 3 is a little bit of a shorter chapter, but that does not mean we do not get anything out of it. You can look at Psalms. There's over 180, I know at least, and some of those are really short, some of those are really long, but they all have meaning behind it. So that doesn't mean just because chapter 3 is short in the letter of James doesn't mean there's nothing to take from it. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into the letter of James, chapter 3. Taming the tongue. Not many of you should become teachers, my brothers, for you know that we who teach will be judged with greater strictness. For we all stumble in many ways, and if anyone does not stumble in what he says, he is a perfect man, able also to bridle his whole body. If we put bits into the mouths of horses so that they obey us, we guide their whole bodies as well. Look at the ships also. Though they are so large and are driven by strong winds, they are guided by a very small rudder wherever the will of the pilot directs. So also the tongue is a small member, yet it boasts of great things. How great a forest is set ablaze by such a small fire! And the tongue is a fire, a world of unrighteousness. The tongue is set among our members, staining the whole body, setting on fire the entire course of life, and set on fire by hell. For every kind of beast and bird, of reptile and sea creature can be tamed and has been tamed by mankind. But no human being can tame the tongue. It is a restless evil, full of deadly poison. With it we bless our Lord and Father, and with it we curse people who are made in the likeness of God. From the same mouth come blessing and cursing. My brothers, these things ought not to be so. Does a spring pour forth from the same opening both fresh and salt water? Can a fig tree, my brothers, bear olives, or a grapevine produce figs? Neither can a salt pond yield fresh water. Wisdom from above. Who is wise and understanding among you? By his good conduct let him show his works in the meekness of wisdom. But if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast and be false to the truth. This is not the wisdom that comes down from above, but is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exists, there will be disorder and every vile practice. But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. And a harvest of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. This goes, the first bit kind of goes into how small things can tame something or take control of something. The the rudder on a boat will literally direct the ship in whichever direction it pleases. Is one example. the reins that we put in a horse. It goes into the mouth and it controls there. It's something very simple, but it's enough to control where you want the horse to go. And this is James putting in an analogy, similarities to how the tongue is. Uh, we let our tongues say things that we maybe don't mean to say in the heat of something. You say something to someone that's very rude, very mean, but you didn't actually mean it, and then you realized you were in the wrong maybe a minute later, or you felt guilty about it. That's an example of how the tongue can lead us astray. Um, Another a example the tongue doesn't is reading the Bible. I can I will say I have cursed at people. I have sworn. I swear quite a bit actually. And I think this part here is kind of just saying, be careful what you say. Be aware of what you're saying, because there are meanings behind words. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me is a false statement, and people should stop saying it because it's not true. Um, but uh, that was like the first, like that was 2/3 of the chapter, and then another bit. The last third was about wisdom, and kind of giving us a idea of where wisdom comes from, and from where is it. If it comes from one spot, is it holy? If it comes from another spot, is it also holy? Is it from God? Things like that, and it gives us a prime example. Um, but if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast and be false to the truth. That is an example of how uh, our wisdom is not from above. Literally says in the next bit, for verses 14 through 15. But if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast and be false to the truth. This is not the wisdom that comes from above, but it is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. So it kind of gives us an example of what wisdom from the world looks like, and then shortly, right, following right thereafter, verse 17 and verse 17. But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. You can see these different kind of actions and reactions from different types of wisdom, and this part helps us to differentiate the difference between which wisdom is good and what wisdom is bad. Um, yeah, very short chapter, but there's a good amount in this chapter. Um, Something I'm gonna take from this is I'm gonna try my best not to swear as much. I don't swear in my videos, but that's because I think one, the Lord is leading me through this, and two, this is a kid's video, and I'm trying my best not to swear, so that it doesn't come out as someone who is. I don't want to mislead people into thinking that swearing is okay. Uh, as it's one, I was raised in a family where swearing was not allowed and it's not okay to do, and two, legit just read James chapter 3, 1 through 12, and my big take from it was don't swear. Be careful what you say. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I believe I have my socials in on my channel as well. So and if it's not, feel free to leave it in the comments that it's not, so I can put it in there, so that you can reach out to me. And if you have questions about anything about this, feel free to ask, or if you had a different perspective from this, feel free to leave that out as well. I'm open to different perspectives, to different ways people have read this. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is enjoying the beautiful weather outside. I know a lot of the people who watch these videos and the people who I reach out to are from the local area, and today is a beautiful day. So I really hope you were able to take some time to be outside in the Lord's creation and just be able to enjoy that beautiful weather. Again, thank you for watching this video, for following along in the Bible if you have one, and feel free to share this out to someone who is looking to start Bible study, is someone you want to get into God, who you want to have them get closer to God with, things of that nature. Yeah, I will see you all tomorrow.